If you are in a healthy relationship, but y'all are just outgrowing each other, stay in the relationship.
If y'all get a chance, watch a video. But I agree. I agree that as long as there isn't no like serious issues like, physical abuse or severe emotional abuse, even minor emotional abuse can be treated with therapy, can be treated with, going to your pastors or, clinging to other married couples that's been married for a while, you know, learning from them, talking with them, let them mentor you through your relationships. But the problem with a lot of us is we didn't have those, especially if both of people came from single parent homes. They don't have anything to emulate, they don't have anything to go by, they didn't have a guide, a map, nothing. So they're just winging it. And in the process of winging it, when they get tired or frustrated, or they're thinking this is too much, I can do better, this is where we have the problem. Everybody keeps saying that they want these relationships like the way that their grandparents had. Those grandparents went through trials and tribulations. They went through their cheating phase and whole phases and all of the other stuff. They had to get through the poor times and the rich times in order to get to the better place that they're at now. But a lot of us, we don't have that stamina and that stay with all to keep working on what you guys are doing. Relationships take work. And I know it becomes tiring at times because usually that's when people tap out. Like if you're with a guy in a younger age while they're still in their hoe phase, then you're gonna be going through a lot before you get to where it is you want to be at in your life with those relationships, because both of y'all got to grow into that person that you guys are looking for. He has to grow into that husband. You have to grow into that wife. And in the middle of that, there's going to be a whole lot of drama. Communication is key, y'all. Without that communication, stuff is going to go like to the left. And if you're not good at communicating, go to therapy. Go to therapy, learn to communicate. Have somebody else advocate for you if you're not good at communicating. A middle person, another married couple, a pastor, a teacher, anybody that you guys respect, the both of you guys respect, that y'all can listen and glean off of. You know, those are some of the tools that you can use until you get stronger in those areas yourself. Because, like I tell my kids, the older you get, the harder it's going to be to find something that you can work with. Because the older we are, the more damage has happened. And the more untrusting people become, and the more spiteful that they become, and the more they just kind of gave up. So, you get out here and you've got these older guys that saying, oh, we're just going to go and, get younger girls or women overseas. It ain't got nothing to do with that. Work your own land. It's just like gardening. You have to work your own land. You're not going to get the best crops on year one because you have to learn your soil. You have to learn your seeds. You have to learn how to garden. And as you develop it to your garden, to being a gardener in your field, and you learn, what your soil needs and what the seeds needs and what you can grow here and what ain't going to work here, then that's when we become our best gardener. But a lot of us, we just want to just throw some seeds out and be like, okay, this is what I want this big old apple tree to grow up in 1 year, and it ain't gonna happen. You got to take the time and develop the seeds that you're putting out. Because I've been out here single for a long time now, and I ain't seen it getting better. I see it getting worse ish. I'm still hopeful. I'm still hopeful that it ain't gonna be too late for the rest of us, but it ain't looking good. So if you're with somebody that you can still make it work, make it work. By all means necessary. Therapy, prayer, church, work, whatever you need to do to get y'all through those times, do it. Peace, love.